Once upon a time, in a small and quiet village surrounded by mountains, lived a young man named Jack. From the outside, his life looked normal, but inside his mind, there was never any silence. Jack was only 24 years old, yet his thoughts never gave him rest. All day long, thoughts came and went, memories of the past, worries about the future. His mind felt like a storm that never stopped. Even when everything around him was calm, his thoughts were loud. At night, when the world slept peacefully, Jack stayed awake, staring into the darkness. His body was tired, his heart was heavy, and slowly he even forgot how to smile. One day, while looking at the distant mountains, a small feeling of hope touched his heart. He heard about an old man living far away in the hills. People said this man was once a famous psychologist who helped many minds find peace. Now, he lived a simple life close to nature, quiet, peaceful. Jack thought, maybe this wise man can help me find peace. So he began a long and tiring journey, walking through narrow paths and silent roads. After many days, Jack finally reached a quiet village in the hills. There he saw a small house covered with greenery. On the porch, an old man was sitting quietly. His eyes were closed, his face was calm. He looked completely at peace. Jack walked closer and spoke softly. "Grandfather, my mind is very restless. I cannot stop thinking. I want peace in my heart. Can you help me?" The old man slowly opened his eyes and gave a gentle smile. "So, you are looking for peace," he said calmly. "Come with me. I will give you a small task." The old man took Jack to his yard and filled a glass with water, right to the very top. The glass was so full that even a small movement could spill the water. He handed the glass to Jack and said, "Walk to the edge of the village and come back, but do not spill even one drop of water." Jack was surprised, but he accepted the challenge. Holding the glass carefully, he started walking. The road was narrow and busy. People passed by, dogs barked, voices filled the air. But Jack noticed nothing. His eyes stayed only on the glass, step by step, breath by breath. Slowly and carefully, he completed the walk and returned to the old man. "Grandfather," he said, "I did it. Not a single drop spilled." The old man nodded and asked gently, "Did you see the children playing? Did you hear the dogs barking?" Jack paused and replied, "No, I was only focused on the water." The old man smiled and said, "That is the secret of peace. When your mind stays in the present moment, there is no space for fear, no regret about the past, and no worry about the future. In that moment, your mind becomes quiet." Jack finally understood. Peace was not something outside him. Peace was always inside, waiting for him to live in the present moment. As the sun slowly set and birds flew back to their nests, Jack began his journey home. But he was no longer the same restless young man. The storm inside him was gone, because now he knew how to calm the mind. If this story touched your heart, like and share it with others. Subscribe for more stories that bring peace and clarity.